Alright, and I'm back for another game to commentate. This time joining me is Gus.
Hello. Here's your yell it out
Alright. So, they're both going with the mains, of course. We have Bayonetta against Marth. YD. Okay, that's first stock to Marth. That was a little bit unfortunate to see it happen, but he did have quite a lead. So, it's really debatable on exactly how much was lost there. Now, that was actually interesting, him getting out of the dancing blade like that. Alright, good catch with the side B by Fade. Definitely, so long as he knows how to use them appropriately. A lot of it will come down to matchup experience and knowing that spacing. Exactly. She does still have tools such as Witch Time and what have you. There we see it now. Fade actually taking advantage of that, and that should be stopped. All right, good stuff to Fade. So, like we were saying, Marth does have the tools to punish Bayonetta and keep her relatively honest compared to quite a few different other matchups. But even despite that, Bayonetta still has some very oppressive tools, and here's some more oppression coming in now. But he actually looks to try again. Okay. Exactly. That's the best way to put it, yes. Not quite yet, but regardless of if it's stock or not, Fade is getting a ton of mileage off of just playing the ledge game with YD right now. Typically, no, you couldn't, but you can still go for mix-ups and what have you, so regardless, it's still pressure on the opponent. Not so much... Okay, well, back into the... Ooh, that could have potentially killed if it was just a little bit better space, but regardless... Ooh. All right, SD for SD. That's disappointing, but it is what it is. We'll be going into game 2 now. That was still a close game from both of them, so regardless of the winner of that game, game 2 is definitely going to be interesting to see who can actually get into the other side more.
Yeah, that's pretty much decided.
That definitely seems what it was like. We came in right as YD was edgeguarding Fade really hard, but then the next stock, Fade was returning the favor right back to YD. So let's see how this game goes. It's the same stage as well. All right, 43%, 52 now. All right, going for it all. All right, not quite a Witch Time. Not quite. He was able to get out that time. But with that roll option shown, will it get covered next time? Not quite. But still, really good damage on Bayonetta right now. YD is definitely looking to be in a good place right now. But now it's Bayonetta's turn to go into advantage state and get her damage. Not quite. Good SDI. Alright, missed the Witch Time for the Tripoint Smash, but... Alright, but still getting damage and advantage state right now. Alright, that's a good break into neutral, but back off the stage once more. Let's see if the edge guards are as good as they were in the last game. Not quite. Okay. YD definitely mixing up at the ledge much better this game, not getting caught and stuck there. That should be killed? Yeah, it is. Okay. So that was 130 for 130. This is still completely doable. It's still a pretty even game. All YD really needs to do is close out this stock to be back in it. And a South Spot Fair will actually take that one. So it's an even game once more. This is one stock to one stock, 18% from the Dancing Blade. That's very good damage, all things considered. But now here's a very nice string, as you said, failed. That could have been it, but luckily YD is still in the game. It's definitely good for YD to close up that stock, you're right. Now, he is at a 30% deficit, that's not much. He is answering back at the right moments with the right attacks, though. That was a little bit suspect, but Bayonetta, having a very good recovery, is able to come back from seemingly the impossible. The first hit of Witch Twist actually sucking him up to be able to combo into another Witch Twist. That was an interesting interaction. He's still in the game, but didn't cause too much damage now.
Yoda was going for the typical jab into forward tilt, I believe. So.
Oh, that's a really disappointing way to go out. It was the right idea, just a little bit poorly placed. Either way, good games to both of them. We're going to be moving on to winner's semifinal right now. I believe the next match is actually going to be